There are beaches that are suited for people who prefer to surf casually and want to ride waves without much drama. And then there are beaches that have waves that are so large that it is only right to term them extreme. The most courageous and experienced surfers may only hope to experience the exhilarating rush of surfing in waters like these at some point in their lives. Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video on the channel. Today we are going to talk about the top 10 beaches with the biggest waves. Before we get started with the video, don't forget to smash the like button, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Now let's get started. Number 10. Waimea Bay, Hawaii. The waves of Waimea Bay, which can be seen on the north shore of Oahu, are known for being both large and breathtaking, and they are reliable. It is considered to be one of the most notable large wave beaches in Hawaii, and has played a significant role in the development of big wave surfing. Waimea Bay, which is located on the north side of Oahu, is famous for having waves that are not only enormous but also breathtaking, and they are consistent. It is widely recognized as one of the most noteworthy large wave beaches in Hawaii, and has been an essential contributor to the growth of big wave surfing. Waimea Bay is the location of the annual Big Wave Invitational competition that Quiksilver hosts. Quiksilver holds its annual Big Wave Invitational competition in Waimea Bay. Number 9. Praia do Norte, Portugal. Praia do Norte in the country of Portugal was the location where Garrett McNamara rode his most impressive wave, which measured approximately 100 feet in height. The enormous waves of Praia do Norte, which are also known as North Canyon, will absolutely dwarf you, which is precisely why surfers from all over the world are drawn to Praia do Norte for the opportunity to experience them. Garrett McNamara rode his most amazing wave, which measured roughly 100 feet in height at Praia do Norte. You will be completely dwarfed by the massive waves of Praia do Norte, which are also referred to as North Canyon. This is precisely why surfers from all over the world are drawn to Praia do Norte for the opportunity to experience them. Favorable conditions for catching huge and towering waves. Number 8. Punta de Lobos, Chile. Punta de Lobos in Chile is the destination to go to if you want to experience the best of all of South America. If you want to have the most memorable experience possible during your time in South America, you should travel to Punta de Lobos in Chile. When the waves in these parts of the break grow particularly large, it may be rather difficult to ride them. Although there are sections of Punta de Lobos where surfing doesn't require a high level of expertise, when the waves in these areas get big, they may be rather challenging to ride. It's common for waves of 20 to 30 feet to arrive without any prior warning, and the water can be rather heavy. Number 7. Mavericks, California. There aren't many surfers who haven't heard about Mavericks, but the vast majority of them won't ever surf there because it's practically a wish for their own death if they don't have exceptional talents. Mavericks Beach, which is just a half-mile away from Half Moon Bay in California, is widely regarded as one of the best beaches in the world for large wave surfing. Because the waves are so powerful where they break, they are frequently capable of being measured on the Richter scale. As a result, you can be certain that the world's top surfers will congregate there throughout the winter months. Waves at Mavericks have been known to reach heights of more than 60 feet at their peak, but on average they are roughly 25 feet. Number 6. Dungeons, South Africa. Huge waves, freezing waters, and sharks are among the elements that make Dungeons, which is located off the coast of South Africa near Hout Bay and Cape Town, so well known. The combination of these two factors turns Dungeons into a virtual death zone and discourages even the most skilled surfers from venturing there. However, those who aren't frightened to ride the waves there are in for a tremendous treat and an unforgettable experience. There are others who consider Dungeons and Dragons to be the Mavericks of the Southern Hemisphere, and the two bands are frequently contrasted with one another. Both of them have takeoffs that are nearly vertical, and it can be difficult to forecast what will happen. The waters of Dungeons are capable of supporting waves of up to 40 feet in height, with the months of May through October being the ideal period to catch the most impressive ones. Over the course of several years, Dungeons and Dragons has played host to the Red Bull Cape Fear event. Peter Button and Pierre de Villiers, both of Cape Town, are credited with becoming the first surfers to ride Dungeons, which they did in 1984. Since that time, Grant Baker has developed into one of the most skilled riders in the world when it comes to tackling the massive waves at Dungeon. Because this surf area can only be reached by chartering a boat and because great white sharks frequently dine there, this is made worse by the fact that fishermen constantly enter and exit Hout Bay. Individuals who go to surf at Dungeons need to be extremely cautious when they are in the water. Number 5. Shipstern, Bluff, Australia. Located on the southeastern coast of Tasmania is a bluff called Shipstern Bluff, which is also referred to as Devil's Point. To reach there, you will either need to take a boat ride via Tasman National Park or go on a hike that takes many hours to complete. When you finally get there, you'll be welcomed by a rough and maybe harmful break. However, The term Shipstern Bluff originates from the jagged granite cliff that conspicuously stands out of a headland near the water. Some surfers refer to this site as Devil's Point because of its famed break, but others call it Shipstern Bluff because of its location near the water. Number 4. Tapupu, Tahiti. The town of Tapupu in Tahiti is known for its relative tranquility, but the waves in the area are known for their volume and their force. It is not unheard of for the waves in this location to reach a height of 23 feet, and the barrels that can be seen in the waters surrounding Tapupu are extremely consistent. The Tapupu surf spot is where the Billabong Pro Tahiti competition takes place. Number 3. Mullaghmore Head, Ireland. At Mullaghmore Head, you won't have any trouble finding big barrels that are also quick and powerful. Waves of 20 to 25 feet are typical in this location. However, if you visit around the month of March and manage to arrive during a Viking storm, you may be in for waves that are about twice as enormous as average. The greatest waves ever recorded in the area were nearly 50 feet high. In addition to that, Mullaghmore Head was the location of Ireland's inaugural big wave surfing competition, and it is without a doubt one of the top big wave beaches in the entire world. Number 2. Banzai Pipeline, Hawaii. Oahu's Banzai Pipeline, which is more often known simply as the Pipeline, is quite popular among advanced and professional surfers and is frequently hailed as one of the best places to surf in the United States. The Pipeline is also known as the Line. The winter months produce the most infamous swells at this location, which is why it is considered to be one of the most famous big wave beaches in the world. Both the 2002 film Blue Crush and the episode The Banzai Pipeline from the successful television series Hawaii Five-0 from the 1970s were shot there. It is also the location of some of the most prestigious surfing contests, such as the Pipeline Body Surfing Classic and the Billabong Pipeline Masters. Many well-known surfers have made their names on the Oahu Pipeline's challenging waves. The Banzai Pipeline is widely considered to be one of the most dangerous surf breaks in the world. The waves at Banzai Pipeline have an average height of 9 feet, and the location has been responsible for the deaths of a large number of people, including Malik Driou and John Mozo. Despite this, a significant number of people continue to try and ride the crest of the pipeline each year. Number 1. Mentawai Islands, Indonesia. The Mentawai Islands are a network of semi-islands that are located off the western coast of Sumatra. 20 years ago, very few people were aware of the Mentawai Islands, but today they have successfully established themselves as one of the finest destinations in the world to go surfing. Big waves that are perfect for surfing are easiest to discover in Sibrut, Paji, and Sapporo, and the months of June through September offer the best opportunity to catch large swells. It certainly doesn't hurt that the natural environment that surrounds the islands is quite gorgeous to look at. The best waves in the islands are known as bank vaults, macaronas, lances right and left, which were given their names after the surfer Lance Knight. And you'll need to charter a boat or ferry to get there, but it's definitely worth it. That's a wrap on the video. I hope you liked it if you did. Let me know by giving it a thumbs up and do not forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time.